Crypto.com, Crocoin holders. We got to be talking about some Crocoin here because we saw such a brutal sell-off the past weekend, and now we can be talking about what's next. Is it time to buy, or is it time to just kind of sit on our hands and see how this market plays out? So without further ado, welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel now. Anything I say is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Let's hop into it. All right, guys, I want to start off here. Let's take a look at Twitter here. Follow me at 333 Blacksea. I say, it looks like a time for Crow to consolidate and hold above 0.15, 15 cents. If I see this level hold, I expect a test of 18 cents to 212, and I do believe that. When I look at this, let me open up Market Cipher for you guys here to kind of show you what I'm talking about. So we held above 15 cents. Yes, we wicked through many support levels, liquidated millions and billions of dollars in the overarching market, but we came back up and withheld 15 cents and have withheld a bullish price structure, okay? Even with the wick, I may add, this was a bullish price structure. Just make sure you guys can see that on the screen. Yeah, this maintained a bullish price structure, and I will say that the leverage got cleaned out, guys, and usually max pain in the market is after the leverage gets wiped out on both sides, usually it's to send the price higher, and I do believe that. But in the meantime, I do think that we probably are going to cool off and consolidate in between 212 and 15 cents. And I've said, guys, when we tap this 15-cent level, I longed Crow. I'm still long Crow. And I think that we probably do chop around here and inevitably grind up higher. Now, it's not financial advice. I'm just telling you guys that I am long. I'm putting my money where my mouth is, and that's what I'm doing. But can we break down back below 15 cents? Yes, and that's where my stop loss is right underneath 15 cents, because I do think there's a possibility that we do break down and maybe come and test this if the overarching market continues to capitulate, which in my opinion, I don't think there's a higher, I think there's a higher likelihood that that doesn't happen just because of the strength we saw on Bitcoin, and really it was just kind of a leverage flush out event. It was not really the market's weak and that's why it's going down. No, it was the market is frothy and the market makers want to capitalize on that money, that sweet liquidity. That's what I thought, and that's what I think. So I think that since the liquidity has been basically, the leverage has been wiped out, I think now it's time to just kind of chill around inside this channel and make our way back to the upside. But I will say, looking at Market Cipher, you can see we have a green dot in the volume, which usually indicates a bottom signal. And we have a green dot on the momentum wave. The only thing I'm a little bit worried about is this thick red momentum wave. But guys, as long as we're starting to curve back up in time into the rest of Q4, we should be seeing higher highs for Crocoin. I will say, guys, I'm going to keep saying it, that bullish price structure still intact. All right. Now, if you guys do want to trade, feel free to check out in the pinned comment section or description box below. We have a 10% bonus on all deposits to BTCC, as well as up to 500x leverage. Check them out, guys. Check all the affiliate links out. It really helps for this channel, and there's a lot of lucrative bonuses for you to take advantage of. And I would say sign up to all of them, because then you can use multi-leg strategies and really not be pushed straight into only one exchange. And I like to have an account on all these exchanges, not only because of the bonuses, but also if I want to run like multi-leg strategies. Like I want to long and short the same coin, for example. But looking at the overall market, Bitcoin's at 114K, down about 1%. But Bitcoin dominance is breaking back down. I think the high is in. We wicked up all the way to about 62% on Bitcoin dominance during this flush out. I almost call it a crash out, but it was a big crash. During the crash out, felt like it. The timeline was definitely crashing out, but Bitcoin dominance, I think the top is in. I think we're going to be breaking down further. Ethereum is catching a little bit of a bid, but all in all, guys, not Bitcoin, but gold is making all-time high, and usually Bitcoin does not follow that far behind that. So I do expect this to continue to rally up into Q4. We're in Q4 now, guys. We're not even halfway through the first month of Q4. I just think this is like perfect to see this massive flush out in the beginning of October. I make everyone think that it was over and really kind of just get back to the races here. And I think that that's probably going to play out. If you look at this, Cronos is at rank 24, down about 20% of the past 7 days, down about 3% of the past 24 hours. Kind of seeing a little bit of a sell-off here. But all in all, guys, the leverage is wiped out. We're sitting at nearly a $6 billion market cap. above 15 cents. Important price level to be staying above. And then we look at Bitcoin as well, and it is above a key level here at really 110,000, the initial breakout point of the new all-time high. Massive flush out across the board. Like it's tough for me not to be bullish. And you look at the RSIs, they're curled to the upside while the momentum wave is completely cooled off on the daily time frame. The weekly looks like I would much rather have seen this weekly open green. Just look at market cipher. It's just so much indecision. Green dot, red dot, tries to see a huge momentum wave, gets cut off immediately. Yeah, the weekly is confused, I would say. This weekly price action is not clear at all. But the monthly, I'm not. I'm a fan of this. I don't mind this at all. I see strength here, especially if we close a monthly candle, which is in another 17 days, 18 days. If we close above like 116K, I expect monthly continuation to continue to the upside, guys. So all in all, I think what I'm personally expecting is some sideways chop on Crocoin, and really kind of let people gather their thoughts and emotions after these massive flush outs of leverage. And I think that we probably grind up from here. I know a lot of people got their chips taken off the table. They went all in, got wiped out by leverage, which is really unfortunate. But I think that sets up the market makers and puts the market makers in a better position to really send this market up higher. So I think that Crocoin will go with it into Q4, guys. But that's all I got. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. Check out all his awesome affiliate links down below. Help support this channel. And I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.